What's going on, my New Orleans sports family? As always, I'm your boy O. Today, we got to talk about the Pelicans' first overtime win of the season. And granted, it came against the Phoenix Suns. You just wanted to punch this team in the face. And I'm also going to tell you why the home court is the key to the Pelicans winning the NBA championship. Now look, before we get into this, do your boy O one major favor. If you believe in getting loud and also you got to fight, that means you love talking about the Pelicans, you love talking about the Saints, so we have something in common. So why don't you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, and as always, make sure you hit that like button. Tell me out with that algorithm, baby.
Got to get it in. It'll come into Valanciunas. Back to Ingram for the win. Yes! 0.3 of a second to play.
You saw it. You saw it from here.
Now let's talk about this victory over these Phoenix Suns. You have to know that this is becoming a rivalry of some sorts. That last game where Zion Williamson dunked that ball with only a few seconds left, you had to feel like the Phoenix Suns took that personally. So you knew they was going to come out swinging. I'm glad that this team was able to stand in the ring and go all 12 rounds and come out with a TKO. Now let's talk about this 124-129 victory, which was our first overtime win of the season, the last obstacle that this team had to hurdle over. Let's get into the stats. The Pelicans was 50 for 86 from the field for 58%. Very good. 8 for 25 for 3, 32%. You kind of felt like the Pelicans was falling in love with that three a little bit too much. However, when the third quarter came around, they started attacking the rim, taking mid-ranges, and getting back in, and also taking the lead. I think the third quarter was the difference maker of this game. They would be 21 for 28 from free throw, 75%. I kind of feel like that's the reason why you win in overtime. Come on, you guys. You got to pick that up. 31 assists, 43 rebounds. 7 of those rebounds was offensive, 10 steals, 3 blocks, and 15 turnovers. Your lead scorers was Zion Williamson with 35, 8, and 3. C.J. McCollum with 29, 4, and 7. Dyson Daniels with 11, 1, and 8. Trey Murphy with 9, 7, and 2. Jonas Valanciunas was 8 and 10, no assists. Off the bench, you have Najee Marshall, 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. And also your difference maker of the game, Larry Nance Jr., 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. Larry Nance needs to be in talks for 6th Man of the Year. The energy that this dude brings to the court is only matched by Jose Alvarado. That's how I feel about Larry Nance Jr. Now, our bench will give us 37 points and 13 rebounds. The Pelicans will improve their record to 17-9 and 8-2 in their last 10 games and sitting on top of the Western Conference. This team is 13-3 at home. That will be key for this season, ladies and gentlemen. 13-3 at home. You have to understand this team will be virtually unbeatable in the playoffs. Could you imagine the Smoothie King sitting there just rocking all the noise? No team would be able to concentrate underneath all of that pressure. I feel like the home court advantage is the key to the Pelicans' first NBA title. And I mean, they need to have the better record than the Eastern Conference team as well. You have to get yourself 4 games out of each series in order for you to take this home. That's how I feel about these New Orleans Pelicans. Although I would say I'm confident that they could very well take it anywhere. Even if they was the 8th seed, this team could very well just go into the playoffs and be a problem for anyone out there. This team is fascinating to watch, and I just can't wait until these playoffs start. Yeah, I know we got a lot of season left, but I would say this. I'm ready for this season to be over with because I'm ready to see exactly what this team is going to do in the playoffs because my expectations are high, and I'm pretty sure yours are as well. So you guys, let me know what you think about the New Orleans Pelicans 124-129 victory over the Phoenix Suns in overtime, I may add. And also, I have a main channel called the 4KO where I review movies, I do trailer reactions, and I'll talk about toys and geek culture. I'm going to leave the link in the description below. And just don't forget, let's bon temps roulette, because tonight we're going to party, baby.